Welcome to the Saturday Live here. It's Andy here from sunny Sydney's. Thought I'd say Chipper's joined. Big hi there, Chipper. And Nun A14 has joined as well. Welcome. Yes, it's Andy here. Sydney's. Sunny Sydney's. I'm waiting for some snow. I don't know if we're going to get any or not. It'd be nice if we did, but I suppose we'll soon find out. Our user 67685401826. Hi, welcome, Andy here on a Saturday night. How you doing? How you feeling? Finding everything? Everything's okay and everything. It's a cold day out there. I was going to go out, but I decided not to in the end because it's a bit on the cold side. You know? Do you know what I mean? So what we're going to do till today? Well, if you have just come to the channel, a big hi, I did a live last Wednesday, and I just come back from Bangkok, in Thailand, and I was talking about a watch I brought. Yes, I brought a watch. I brought a copy watch. I know I shouldn't. I know it's not good, but I did. Let me show you the watch. This is the watch, and I'll tell you the story about it. If you watched the Saturday on last Wednesday, you know all about it. Here we go. The copy watch, the fantastic copy watch. Right, here is the story. Just in case you weren't here on Wednesday, I brought a copy watch, and I didn't want to buy one. I was down at one of the local bars with my mates. And this guy comes up and says, do you want to buy a watch? And I said, no, I don't want a watch. He says, I got a good watch for you. And I said, no, I don't want a watch because I just left my other one behind, and that's the only reason. My friend, Richie, said to me, come on, you need to have a watch. I didn't want a watch. He said, you can have a watch. So, hi there, India, welcome back. Yeah, we're talking about the watch. So I said, okay, I'll have a look. So he got his watches. He got me a copy Rolex out, and the second hand ticked like this. Now, if you've got a watch like that, an expensive watch, it doesn't do that. They sweep because they normally wind up, you see. And I said to him, I don't want that watch. If I'm going to buy a copy watch, I want to buy a good one. So he goes back in his little black bag and comes out, and he says, wow, he says, I got this watch for you, this one here. This is a Rolex. I said, very nice, but I don't really want a Rolex. My mate said, you need to buy a Rolex. So I said, I don't want. And he says, I'll do you a good price. I said, well, okay, what's the good price you can do? He says, I can do it for you for 2,000 baht. Now, 2,000 baht is around about £45, 45, £50. I said, no, I don't want, why do I want to buy a copy watch for that, you know? He said, come on, you need to buy a copy watch, a good watch. And he said, this hand sweeps. So let me show you it, actually. If you look at the thing slowly, in fact, I'll put it up in one camera. I don't know if you can see that. The hand is sweeping. Can you see it going down slowly? Everything's reversed because it's on the camera. I don't know if you can see on that one. Let me just get it in focus for you. You see the hand is moving. So I said, okay, but I said, I'm not going to pay 2,000 baht for a copy watch, 40 odd quid. So he said, I do you a special price. I do you, because I like your face. Yeah, right. I do it for 1,000 baht. So which is around about 20 quid. And I was going, no. My mate's going, yeah, go on, it's a good one. The hand sweeps on it and it looks like a Rolex. I did say, well, I didn't really want a Rolex. And I mean, here it is again. It's sweeping, the hand sweeping. So I said, okay then. So I went and brought it, 1,000 baht. Okay, so that was it. Put it on my hands, and he says, there we go. There's your copy watch. It looks good. So that was fine. So anyway, next day, me and my mates, we go out. And my friend says to me, hey, do you know what the time is? I said, I don't know. I'll have a look. So I got my hand up, I had a look. And I said, it's 12 o'clock. He said, no, it must be later than that. It must be later than that. I said, well, my watch is 12 o'clock. It's a Rolex. He says, no, it's 2 o'clock. Look at it. And the watch had bloody stopped. It had stopped. And in fact, if I put this camera up to the camera now, you would notice the second hand has stopped. Can you see that? It stopped. And so he said, well, maybe it's a wind-up one. So I gave it a shake like this, thinking maybe that's it. And of course, I do that. And you look carefully, you'll see the second hand is moving. Let me put on the other camera there. You see it's moving. So, so I said, well, maybe it's not wound up enough there. Maybe it's not a battery, it is an automatic wind-up one, you know. I don't know. So anyway, I'm going to leave this watch on the table just there. We'll go back to it in a couple of minutes and see what it's like. And I think I can guarantee you it is actually stopped. J-Key, T20's joined. Hello. Seen YB's joined as well. Welcome there. Luke W's joined a big hi. Hello there, Luke. Ivan Flannery's joined as well. Well done. Thanks very much. Yeah. I've got to say hi to you. And Jess17 has joined as well, yeah. And, oh, it's your birthday. Happy birthday to you too, Jess. Okay, we're talking about my trip to Thailand and buying a copy Rolex watch. Okay, now it's meant to be a good one. Let me have a look at it. Yeah. Oh, do you know something? Believe it or not, it is still going. Look at that. Let me show you. Can you see the second hand? And, it's moving very, very slowly. Can you see it? Just there, okay? I'll just show it on the other camera. Can you? Don't know if you can see it or not. I don't think you can see on it. Yeah, there we go. See it moving? It's moving. And, well, I'm quite surprised it's been working more than 5 minutes, ready to money. Ryan's joined as well. Hi there, Ryan. How you doing? And is it WTIF joined as well? Welcome to the channel. It's Andy here. And yeah, we're talking about my 1,000 bar copy Rolex watch, and which is around 20 quid. Brooke's joined. Hi there, Brooke. Lydia's joined. Hi there, Lydia. Welcome to the channel. Amelia's joined as well. And also Gomatiki Ragu. And April, welcome to the channel. Yeah, it's Andy here. And by the way, if you haven't been to my channel before, my name is Andy. We're broadcasting, which always sounds very good, doesn't it? From sunny St. Neots. Not so sunny tonight because it's night time, but you know, it's okay. So if you just come on TikTok, don't forget to follow, and if you're watching me on YouTube, yeah, don't forget to sub, which is fantastic. All right. So we've been doing a bit of everything today, really. We're talking about my little trip to Bangkok. I don't know if you guys have been to Bangkok or not. You know, I've been, to be honest, I've been there many times. I think this is probably my I don't know, 9th, 10th time I've been going there. Normally going there, meet some friends. We have a little thing. Hi there, Hubson Choice. Welcome to the channel. Andy here, mate. I was talking about my copy watch I brought, okay? And yeah, and do you know, it's still working. I brought it and it stopped working. Let me show you, Hubson Choice, my watch. There we go. Here it is. It's actually working. I paid 1,000 baht for it, which is around about, I don't know, 25 quid. And it's got a sweeping hand. It sweeps, and if I don't move it around a lot, it stops. Okay, Max Dempsey's joined as well. Hi there, welcome to the channel. Yeah. So anyway, we are yeah, talking a little bit about my little trip to Thailand. And we stayed at a friend's who got a villa there, which was quite nice. A massive swimming pool. If you watch the video, I did one about It's a Hard Life in Thailand, I think it's called, and it's a trip down to a beach restaurant and then down to his villa. and it's a very nice villa as well. Very nice as well. We had a quite good year. Okay, Yassi football. I'm a gooner. Okay, welcome up the gooners, as they say. Yeah, Hudson Choice video was fantastic. Thanks very much. I'm glad you liked it. Got some more videos coming out actually. I've got a video about the oh dear, my life. Why is my life red? I don't know what it is. Because it's regrets use. No rubbish. Get off it. Why are you doing that to me? Yeah, I joined. What do you call it now? I went on Air China. I've made a video about it actually. You might find it interesting. I'm putting it together. It should be out in the next couple of days. And also I've done some more bits and pieces of Thailand as well. So they'll all be coming out soon. Okay. Critical Love. Hello to you as well. Humphrey Joyce. Paul was lovely. Fantastic Paul. Really big actually. Yeah. Critical Love. Remember me? I do. Anthony, how are you? Are you gay? No, I'm not gay. No, I'm not gay. Right. Yeah. So what else can I say? Oh, Kilbo Germina. But got to say hi to you as well. Welcome to the channel, Andy here. So I'll say we had my little trip to Thailand. Of course, a lot of people said to me, "Oh, did you see any lady boys out there?" Well, I tell you the truth, there is a lot of lady boys out there, and I tell you, some of them are actually better looking than the girls. They really are, you know. But as I'm not that way, I was a good boy anyway. Yeah, Anthony, are you gay? No, I'm not a gay homosexual. God, dear, oh dear. Yeah, good love. I'm good. How you? Yeah, critical love. I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm getting back climatized to the cold weather here, and yeah, mind you, I flew via Beijing, which is of course is in China. And I don't know what's a bit confusing actually, because when you get your boarding pass on that, it says Peking. I know, that's the old name, isn't it? Bit confusing. It's a bit like that last time I went to Beijing about 20 odd years ago. Yeah, so and yeah, it's very cold here as well. I have some choice. Stormy there. Okay, all right. At the moment it's not stormy, it's just cold. Might be tomorrow. Because I've been watching the weather in America. Excuse me, and I see that the weather there is pretty bad there, and I'm reading that a lot of the airlines have, like Emirates and all those airlines, they've cancelled flights to America at the moment because the weather is really good. How were the prices for eating out? So eating prices out were actually very reasonable. If you ate, we ate at some sort of pretty low places, that's what I mean. And they were worked out probably for a meal. You could eat out there for quite easily street food, not like street food, but like the small food halls. So you could eat out there for about £4, £5, very easily. What was very cheap was beer. Yeah, you have a beer there. You could get a beer for £1.50, £2 for a beer. I mean, you think how much it costs to have a beer in the UK? It's usually what, £5-6 easily. But over there, it was quite cheaper. If you went to more of an upmarket, to a bit like a hotel one, it might cost you £4. So still a lot cheaper, I must admit. And you could buy a bottle of whiskey for about, I don't know, £5, probably. It was quite a lot cheaper. Quite a lot cheaper, to be honest. Layla's joined. Hi there. Yeah. Toff seems a good mate. Yeah, Toff. Yeah, he's a nice. He is. That's actually the first time I met him. He was my friend Tom's mate, because Toff is Australian as well, and Tom is Australian, and they used to work together. And yeah, so he's got that place. He wants. He said he's going to start doing like bed and breakfast on it, like Airbnb. But I don't think he's started yet. I think he's just working on it at the moment to help the upkeep of the building. I mean, it's a big villa, very big villa actually. He said to me he managed to get some people in on the New Year's Eve, because at the back of the building there's another house, a small house, which he stays in if they got visitors there, which is quite good. Yeah, and yeah, but he has a lot of dogs. He has 7 dogs altogether, you know. But he said most of the time it takes him, really, because he's retired, most of the time he is gardening. Spends a lot of time gardening, and I'm not surprised. It's a big old gardening, you know. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Did you do? No, I didn't do a video inside the house. No, I didn't do one inside. Uh, we just I just did one outside, actually. Probably next time we go there, we'll do a video on the inside of there as well. I don't know. So yeah, we had a good time. It was very pleasant, and the actual meal that we had at the beach was, I would say, worked out probably around about £5 each. I mean, it's nothing really, was it? In fact, we worked it out that uh, it was around about, with the drinks, it was about £8 each. I mean, you can't go do that as well. Yeah. Did we like the villa? Actually, funny you should say that. I did actually pop into Siwi when I got back, and she said, "How was Bangkok and Thailand?" And I said, "Yeah, it's okay. It's enjoyed and all that," because, as you know, she's Thai, and yeah, and she was pleased that I enjoyed myself anyway. But no, she wasn't there. All right, Critical Love. Well, probably 30 minutes just in the car. So hard to type. Well, probably 30 minutes in a car, so hard to type. I bet Tori was jealous of. Actually, Hudson Choice. I saw Tori today. She was working at the farm, and yeah. Actually, she's not in a very good mood at the moment because she is learning to drive, and I do feel sorry for her. Okay, so she's what, 17, getting on to 18, and she's saying to me, she's got enough driving lessons, and she was meant to go take a driving test. I think she said it was in April, and she was looking forward to it. Now she's found out that her driving instructor is gone on holiday. Therefore, he had to cancel her driving test, and her next driving test is in July. I mean, it's really bad. We've got a couple of girls who are learning to drive. There's another girl called slipped my mind. Can you believe it? Gone out of my mind. Anyway, one of the other girls there, she was saying that she's got a driving test. I think she said in I think April or May. I think so. But they have to wait so long for the driving test now. It's not good at all. Annie's joined as well there. Hi there, Annie. Welcome to the channel. See you in the future in another one of your videos. Okay there. Yeah. I've got some more videos coming out. You'll see the videos that we're doing. We've done some in Bangkok, so hopefully you'll like that, and they'll be coming out soon. We've got a new one coming out in Sydney as well, and we're planning to do one in Cambridge as well. We have a famous road there, which is quite famous, called Mill Road, full of independent shops. So we're going to pop round there and do that as well. By the way, guys, if you have just come to the channel, hi, it's Andy, and please check the backlog of videos. We've got about 300 plus videos, plenty to choose from. We've got some ghost videos on there. We've got some night ones, going out at night, some of the clubs at night. Do check them out, you might find. And some of you probably know, I spend a lot of time in Africa, and we've got some in Uganda. And talking about Uganda, the reason why I haven't been there lately is because they've been having elections, and if you watch it on TV, it's been pretty bad out there. So I'm sort of keeping away on there for a few more, maybe another month or so, because we get things settled. Plus, I've got a lot of other things going on down there, and it's costing me money, and that's the thing. And every time I go down to Uganda, it does cost a lot of money to actually fly down there and everything. And I got some. I said we're doing building down there at the moment, Um, we have a little farm there, so hopefully I'll do a video on the farm that we're doing, the farmhouse that we're building at the moment. It's a two-story building, so, and as it's right in the village, it's very hard sometimes to get machinery to do what we want to do, and we have to hire some machinery from Ginger, which is another small town, which is well, it's not near my village, but we're going to get it sorted anyway. Um, so anyway, right, if you have just come, big hi, and yeah, if you're watching on TikTok, don't forget to follow and to like, and if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to survive. Yeah, okay. A weird existing law. Yeah, question. Yeah, do you know any weird and existing laws that are a bit weird around here? I know when I got on the, I did a video, as I say, about Air China, and actually the food was very nice. And a lot of people say, well, you're not going to like the food, but the food wasn't bad. I've done a video, and then you can see the food actually, and you can see what it's like. Okay, it's aeroplane food, but it was okay. But what I did find out, which was a little bit strange, that right, when you got on the plane, as you go in to walk into the plane, you've got the air attendants there, and they're very polite, welcome, and all this and that, like that. That's great. Sit down and everything, and then there's like announcements saying that if you misbehave, there's a good chance that you're being put in prison, or there could be punishment as well, like physical, getting whipped, something like that. So you've got to be, so you know, as soon as you get in the plane, it says you got to be good, you know, and you know, which is good, because I've seen some videos of some people on planes coming back from Ibiza or something like that, and they're going crazy. Well, they wouldn't stand for that. They would get straight on it straight away. So the flight, so it's a long flight because I flew to Beijing first. It took me about 10 hours to get there. And we had an evening meal because my flight was in the evening, and a breakfast as well, which was actually very good. Got off at Beijing Airport and in China, and my God, it was cold there. It was around about plus 2 degrees, 3 degrees, quite surprised. A bit like being in the UK, really. I didn't think it was going to be that cold. Got into the because we're in transit there. Had a quick look around the duty free there. It's a small airport. It wasn't that busy, to be honest, really. And then got on the next plane and flew down to Bangkok. And that was about another 5 hours or 4 hours, something like that. Planes were fine, nice new planes they were, and you'll see the video of the planes, and you can see that they were quite modern. The in-house entertainment, the video films and all that, they were pretty good. Not as good as Emirates, because Emirates are very well known for their in-house entertainment on the aeroplanes. But yeah, it was okay. So that was very, very interesting actually. But one thing I did notice was that when I was in Beijing, cameras everywhere. As soon as you get off the plane, there's cameras, and then you have to go through another a security check even when you're in transit. I know you sometimes you do security checks when you're in transit, but this was like an extra one, you know. You had to take everything out of your bag, went through it all and everything. So and cameras everywhere, and they took more photographs of you and fingerprints, and yeah, Big Brother is watching you. But anyway, hey ho. So that was that, man. Hi Oscar, welcome to the channel, Andy here. Yeah, so that was quite a bit of an interesting little trip, to be honest. When I arrived in Bangkok, of course, a lot warmer. It was around 30 degrees, and we checked in the hotel. The hotel we stayed in was a nice hotel. It was £40 a night. Now, it was better than a Premier Inn. It really was, and that was including a breakfast as well. And we stayed in two hotels in Bangkok. The second hotel, I think, was the best breakfast I've had for a long time in a hotel. It was, especially for a Far Eastern hotel. I mean, they did an English breakfast, and it had everything you wanted. It was very nice. So I quite enjoyed that. And so the night, the hotel was there about 45 pounds, which wasn't bad a night, including the breakfast. And then we went to a place called Tom Dean, near Pattaya anyway. And that hotel was about the same, but that was more like a holiday resort because it was more geared up for families there. So a lot of family people there, and mostly Europeans actually. Didn't see many Chinese there. Didn't hardly see any Indians there at all. So it was very, can I say, white, if you understand what I mean. And but full of kids, and yeah, it was a nice hotel once again. That hotel was about the same price again, £45 I think it was, and very, very big rooms, massive rooms actually. They're like a small suite, to be honest. And you down to breakfast. You come down to breakfast, and you're in the brazier, so to speak, the coffee shop. And are you there probably with another 100 plus? So there was a lot of people there. Now, for some reason, I don't know why, my I don't know if it goes out frozen or not, but on the TikTok, sometimes my picture freezes. I don't know why it is. I have no idea. Butterflies join. Hi there. Hi, Butterfly. Welcome to the channel. Sandy here. Yeah. So yeah. So if you just come on, a little big hello. Oh yeah, as I said earlier, I brought a Rolex watch, a copy watch. Cost me just about £20, 1,000 bar. And the thing is, it keeps stopping. And yeah, let me show you it. Let me show you. It stopped. Can you see the hand there? It's next to the hour hand, and it's not moving. Let me show it on the other camera down there. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's not moving. But if I shake it like this, I think you might find it's moving now. Let's have a look. No. Let me give it a good old shake. Shake, rattle, and roll, as I say. Yeah, so I don't know what's up with it, you know. Yeah, there we go. So you get the old shake. The old copy Rolex works. Let me show you that. Let me get it on there for you. Can you see it on the TikTok? There we go. Look, it's moving. Everything's back to front, so it looks like it's going backwards, but it's not. Let me show you on the thingy. There we go. Can you see it? It's moving now. There we go. It's getting up to the quarter. There we go. So bear in mind, this is all back to front. Everything is back to front because this because I'm using the front cameras, and that's what happens. So that's that. Yeah. So yeah, right. So Harry's joined. Well, hello there, Harry. Welcome to the channel. Andy here on a fake date of centre. Yes, no, but that's right. It doesn't work very well. It doesn't work very well. But I was press ganged and buttered by it. Yeah, so easily led, didn't I? Huh? It's bad, isn't it? But never mind. That's life. Anyway, so that's it, guys. That's my little live. That's it, guys. Thanks very much. That's my little live on a Saturday evening. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks very much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, on the YouTube channel, please do. And if you're watching it on TikTok, don't forget to follow. And do check the videos out. There's a lot of videos I've got on there. You might find them interesting. You know, we've got ghost videos on there. We've got videos about Africa, videos about St Neots, and also a lot of videos about some of the local villages, the shopping centre. Recording it. Let me think what else. Hotel Chocolate. We called the Hotel Chocolate because we have a Hotel Chocolate retail park in St Neots. So you know, check it out. We actually went there. You can actually have coffee there. You can buy Hotel chocolate a little bit cheaper, which is not bad. What else have we done on the video sort of thing? As I said, ghost videos as well. And yeah, we went to a few places. We went to what was it now called? Oh, Cold Christmas Church, and we went there at night time, and we got some ups on the video. So check that out. You have to go back a bit for that. And because we did the St Mary's videos as well, ghost stories and stuff. What else? We've done some dogging videos as well. If you like, want to know a bit about that, so you might find interesting. What else? We've done the tunnels in St Neots. Now, if you don't know about the tunnels, there were meant to be some secret tunnels that run from the Priory Park to the west, what's it called now? Well, to the town centre in St Neots. There may be some tunnels there. And also, we did the old bicycle racetrack. No, you didn't know there was a bicycle racetrack in St Neots? Well, there used to be, and it's in Priory Park. And if you actually go onto Google Maps, you can actually see it. So we did a video about that as well. So you might find that interesting as well. So anyway, that's it, guys. Thanks very much for watching. I do appreciate you coming in. Thank you for the comments. I like that. Don't forget, as I said before, if you haven't subscribed to the channel on the YouTube, please do. If you're watching on TikTok, don't forget to follow. Don't forget to like, to share, and all that as well. All right, tell your friends. So this is Andy saying thanks very much for watching, and we'll catch you a little bit later. I'll say bye for now. Bye-bye.